I think with this being my third album, I've had quite a lot of time to reflect on all the experiences that I've had in my life, including my music and touring and everything. And with it being on my own label, it felt like such a fresh new start. And I really sat down and thought about what I wanted to achieve with this album. So I thought, well, I've been playing around with different styles, which I really enjoy and I will continue to do. But I thought, I think it's time for me to just go that little bit further in a rock direction and have it across the whole album. It was really good working with like my own musicians that I've been touring with, and because we have great relationships and we really understand each other, and everybody who worked on the record was very enthusiastic in the direction that we were taking. So there was just a real good feeling in the studio, in rehearsals, on the road. When we road tested the songs, we did a little tour before we recorded the album, and I think that all helped to make it such a great record. Sometimes it feels like the Spice Girls never really happened. There was, a number of years when I was kind of, I suppose, getting over the whole experience really and getting my life back on an even keel. And just anything to do with the Spice Girls, I needed distance. And I think I have had enough now. Obviously, with the Spice Girls, we all co-wrote on the tracks and we had so much fun, but we were very much writing for the band that we were. So now it's great because I can just do what I want. And that's been really good fun over the years, like really experimenting and finding my feet and where I am comfortable. I'd already been talking to my manager about, the future and where we wanted to go. And we talked about, starting the label and financing my own record. And when the time actually came, it really was, it was the best thing we could have done because it was really weird how it affected me with having, this fresh start. There was like, I've always been enthusiastic about my career and my music, but it was just like extra, I think, because, you truly feel you're doing it for yourself. It was about time, I feel, for me to grow up, stand on my own 2 feet, really, have a bit more responsibility. This is probably the best band that I've ever had, and and our relationship's the best that it's ever been, really. I feel like it's their project as much as mine. I want everyone to really feel, and I hope we're all gonna, be successful because that excites me for the album to be successful for them too. I think this is the strongest album of my career, and I'm very excited and I'm quite optimistic. I'm hoping it's going to do well. I just want to give this record everything I've got, every ounce I can muster. I'm going to put it into this album and really try and make it as successful as I think it should be. So what's been great with this album is to really keep it quite raw and recording songs from beginning to end, so you just get that whole emotional journey, and that's something I've really enjoyed this time. It's just made the whole process so much more enjoyable. I love to perform. It's the whole reason I got into this industry. So for me, it's the best thing.